Hi, good morning. I'm Jen Wall. Thank you for joining us. The Arizona Department of Health Services has just released new numbers on coronavirus cases statewide. DHS is reporting there are now 11,380 confirmed cases and 542 deaths. And after weeks of being closed because of the coronavirus, Valley restaurants start to resume dine-in services as early as this morning. But as with all other reopenings, the service is looking different. Governor Ducey has released guidelines for reopening dine-in services that align with the CDC. Some of the restaurants we have talked to say they plan on spacing out tables, and others say they plan on having all employees wear masks and gloves. And restaurants may have the green light to completely reopen today, but some folks jumped the gun and reopened last weekend. 3 restaurants decided to open up regardless of Governor Ducey's extension of his executive order. And they were visited by Wickenburg police and warned. And now we're learning that the Wickenburg town prosecutor has threatened legal action against them unless they shut down business until today. Those restaurants continued serving over the weekend and retained a lawyer. Anthony Ramirez, who has taken the restaurant's case, blames Governor Doug Ducey for all of the drama.
When he was supposed to open up the state on May 1st and didn't do that, he moved the goalpost and subsequently began to pick winners and losers.
Right now, it looks like even though restaurants are legally allowed to open back up for dine-in service today, this case still may end up in court. And Goodyear is also beginning to reopen, but like many other cities, it's doing it in phases. Goodyear says this period, phase 1, will follow federal reopening guidelines as retail, restaurants, salons, city buildings, and amenities become available again. The city says it will look to move into phases 2 and 3 when the time is right. The latter 2 phases would allow for non-essential travel reopening, schools, and larger gatherings. Despite restaurants and cities slowly reopening, the religious community is still, for the most part, staying home. There are a few exceptions that might be a hint of what's to come. Team 12's Joe Dana explains.
One of the first rules of any religion: treat others how you want to be treated.
This is one of the central teachings of our faith, is not to create harm to others.
It's why leaders at the Islamic Community Center wrestled with the idea of opening their doors again. But Friday night, during this holy month of Ramadan, they decided new guidelines would allow for worshipers to be here in person.
I think everybody talks about the economy and everybody talks about like shops being essential, but I think houses of worship are essential for people as well.
The guidelines include no adults over 65 or children under 12. Worshipers are asked to bring their own prayer rugs, and they've shortened services.
There will be no pain, no suffering.
The Phoenix Tabernacle Church also held services this weekend. According to the church's website, members were spaced apart. Hugging or handshakes were not allowed, and strict sanitizing measures were in place. Gathering for church is considered freedom of religion, and the state attorney general issued an opinion this week that churches are considered essential services. Still, the majority of worship centers are opting to play it safe for now, including Life Point Church in Santan Valley, which 2 months ago was going to remain open for worshipers during the pandemic before reversing its decision. This morning, its pastor continued their weekly tradition of online services.
And how it's been renewed in this time of stay at home or shelter in place.
The New York Times reports some churches across the country are waiting for daily widespread testing to be available before opening back up their doors. That does not appear to be happening anytime soon. Joe Dana, 12 News.
All right, thank you, Joe. Let's take another look at the new totals of coronavirus cases just released by the Arizona Department of Health Services. DHS is reporting there are now 11,380 confirmed cases and 542 deaths. Taking a closer look at the numbers here in Maricopa County, according to the county health department, there are 5,915 confirmed cases, 240 people have died, 843 people are hospitalized, and 227 are in the intensive care unit. Don't forget, you can always find the latest information surrounding the coronavirus and how it's affecting Arizona on the 12 News app. It's free to download if you have not done it already. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this latest update. Have a great day and stay safe, Arizona.